I'm so sorry, I've got to leave. I wonder why he had to go.
Well, I guess we're going to have to look at the whole scenario. No, I'm sure we could break it down into a simpler explanation.
Looks at scenarios as a whole instead of splitting them up into sections. It suggests that you cannot fully explain one thing by only looking at smaller parts rather than the issue as a whole. Holism, there are three approaches. The first is Gestalt psychology. Gestalt means whole in German. It was an approach used by German psychologists in the early 20th century, and the understanding is based on perception. For example, something can only make sense if you can see it as a whole rather than individual components. The next approach is humanistic psychology. Behaviour is a whole reaction rather than a response to several stimulus-response links. A unified identity is the most important. A lack of this identity in humans would lead to mental disorders. Number 3 is cognitive psychology. This says that memory is connectionist. It's a connection of lots of small components, for example neurons, which build up the whole. Linear models are classed as holism, as each part would not function on its own, even though it's split up into sections.
Reductionism breaks behaviour down into all its constituent parts so it can be explained by basic principles. Reductionist hierarchy has sociology as the most holistic, then psychology, biology, chemistry, and then physics as its most reductionist. There are two main ways to approach reductionism. The first is biological, and the idea that we are all biological organisms and are made up of physiological processes. So this means all behaviour can be considered biological and explained through neurochemical, neurophysiological, evolutionary and genetic influences. Also environmental reductionism, where all behaviour is as a result of stimulus-response links. This means that behaviour is all conditioned from stimuli and praise behaviour, so it uses operant conditioning. For example, in attachment, mother provides food which reduces discomfort. Mother becomes loved one even when food is removed.
So there could either be one simple reason why he's left, or lots of little reasons why he's left.
Yay!